I just had to create a video on why the Hollywood or the media portrays females like this as being the most attractive looking, and this is what all females want to aspire to look like. And this is why we have all these stupid eating disorders that these females have, trying to get bodies to look like this when they're not even that attractive. Now I show you a female that looks like this, and you can see there's a huge difference between this female and the three females that I just showed you. Now this is what this whole video is going to be about. Now, I'm going to show you a study that was done at the University of North Carolina. It's actually based on older studies that have been done throughout history that have shown the same thing over and over again, that males desire females with more curves, not these straight up and down arrows. These three females that I just showed you in the very beginning, these typical Hollywood bodies. Now if you see my female weightlifting examine video, you will know where I stand on this issue, but I'm not going to get into weightlifting too much in this video, just on the shape and compared to what Hollywood is feeding us, these females that are supposedly supposed to look good. I'm going to go over the psychology of what is going on here. The waist to hip ratio is when your waist is divided by your hip size. That's what your waist to hip ratio is. In this particular study, in this picture, the waist is the only thing that is manipulated or changed. It is shrunk to the left and increased to the right, while the hip size and the bust size stay the same. The original female is pictured in the middle at 0.7. Again, her waist is shrunk to the left, it's increased to the right. Universally, between males and females in the study, 0.6 was the most attractive female picked by everybody. It, of course, is the hourglass body. It's where your bust size and your hip size are exactly the same, pretty much, and your waist is at least 10 inches smaller than both the hip and bust. Now, when only the hip was manipulated, which, of course, the hip includes the full portion of the butt, there was a huge cultural differences between what size hip was actually the most attractive. The original female, again, is pictured at 0.7 in the middle. Her hip size is increased to the left, and it's shrunk to the right. So a bigger butt to the left, smaller butt to the right. Black males chose 0.6 as being the most attractive. White males chose 0.7. Whereas females seem to choose between 0.7 and 0.8. And of course, these differences were beyond just the U.S. borders. In China, men seem to pick 0.6 as the most attractive, while people in South America and Africa seem to pick between 0.8 and 0.9 as being the most attractive. Now, some of what these females would look like in color, some real pictures of females. This is 0.6 to 0.67. Some of these females that have these waist to hip ratios, given their heights, and you can see the fullness of their bodies. And of course, the females that are between 0.69 and 0.71, and these are what they would look like closer to the 0.7 range. So again, some differences between what size is the best, but not on the shape. And that's what I really want to get onto this video here, is the shape of the butt. Not necessarily the size of it, but the shape, which means the full roundness of the shape. And of course, these females you're seeing right here, obviously no shape here at all. They may have size, but there was no shape there. So what is the excuse to not have shape? Now, I'm not referring to the females that are working, have families, working 8 to 5, have a family or something like this. Yes, if you want to have a nice body, you're going to have to find time, and it's going to be very difficult for you. But I'm really referring to the females that go to the gym that actually have time, and they go and run on the treadmills. Now, there are a bunch of ways that you can do this. You don't have to lift weights depending on what your body physique is currently. You could do plyometrics, which you're jumping on the boxes. You could run stairs. You could do leg raises, donkey kicks. You could run hills, sprint hills. You could go to the gym and lift on using the machines. You don't have to do free weights. You can use the Smith machine and squat to parallel. You can do leg presses on the leg press machine. You could do kettlebell work. You could do lightweight lunges and such. And of course, this is for females that already have pretty good looking bodies. They're hourglasses already. They just want to tone up, get some more muscle. But they already have a pretty good size frame already. And those are the kind of workouts that you'd want to do. Now, if you were to lift free weights, heavy weights, doing deadlifts and squats, obviously you're looking for a more superior body. You pretty much have to do all the variants of the deadlifts and squats that I mentioned in my videos. Then you will obtain a more superior frame. Even if you have a good frame already, doing these lifts will give you the superior frame. Also, if you're thin, don't have any shape, want bigger butt, bigger legs, those videos that I've done showing the deadlifts and the different deadlifts and squats, you want to perform these with heavy weight on a regular basis. If you're looking to trim down, obviously cardio with weights is going to do it. Pretty much doing medium weight, lots of reps if you're trying to lose excess fat from your body. Cardio training, running stairs, running hills, Stuff like this is going to burn excess fat from your body as well as tone and shape your butt at the same time. So if you're trying to lose mass, you're going to want to be doing more cardio workouts, and your workouts are going to be about double the length that a person who's trying to get bigger or trying to stay the same size but just get toned. Now, once you have gained your ideal shape, weightlifting could be the difference between butts and legs that look like this versus the superior frame that looks like this. Now, all females are not going to be able to look like this, and they probably shouldn't necessarily desire to. A female that looks like this is fine. This is a toned female right here. Nice roundness, nice tonedness. You won't get this size because of genetics, but you can get the same tonedness, and that's the whole point of this. Now, untoned females that look like this, where the Hollywood shows us they look good, it's really psychological, and it's also comparison to what? Comparison to this. This is what we're comparing them to. These are the common females. And so the Hollywood bodies really don't look that bad compared to those females. So you can see the Hollywood body really looks good right now compared to the 3 females that I just showed you. These Hollywood bodies look very impressive. Now here's the Hourglass body. Obviously, I'm not going to get into 8% of girls can get Hourglass bodies because it's genetic only. So obviously it's an attractive body. It's a very attractive body. So but it's nothing a female can do about it. You either have it or you don't. So, but there is a difference between having an untoned frame and having a toned frame, and that's something a female can and it has the ability to obtain through work. Yes, it's going to take some weightlifting. It's going to take time in the gym, but that's the way it's going to have to be. Now, obviously, this is a superior body. Now, some females might claim that this female looks too masculine looking, too muscular. No, she doesn't. Watch my female weightlifting examine video. I'm going to show you a picture right here. This is a picture of a girl right here. If you notice, they're the same girl that I just mentioned, that I just showed you previously, of some females saying that looks too muscular. Does this girl really look too muscular? So here's the picture right here. This is the same girl in the pink outfit. That's the same one. Does she look muscular? That's what I thought.